Road trip, a new atmosphere. They did a really good job starting fast. What we preach, we're hoping to correct our finishing. We got to do a little bit better second half.
Talk a little bit about your quarterback play, Zach. Sounded like he had a pretty good night.
He did good. He made some smart decisions. He was good with the football. We only had 2 turnovers, which is good for a week 1, especially on a long road trip. So we're pleased about that. There's still things he can correct as well.
When you jump out to a 35-0 lead, you mentioned second half. When you jump out to a 35-0 lead, is there there's got to be a natural letdown?
We try to preach not that. We preach a perfect effort, and we do that every single play.
You guys finished the season really strong last year, making the playoffs. Do you feel like you picked up where you guys left off, sort of?
We're hoping to improve on where we left off, but yes, that did help momentum from last year coming into this week, and we hope to keep improving week by week.
You played.
Listening to your game, sounds like your secondary played well. Had a 90-yard pick return and another interception by the same kid. Defense played well.
Defense did do well. The secondary is something we needed. We knew we needed to improve on from last year. And it's next man up for us. We had to put a kid in a position, hadn't started before. He was a backup all through fall camp and ends up getting those 2 picks and returning it for a touchdown. So that was good to see.
Playing a pretty good offense this week in Bushland. Talk about them.
Bushland does very well. They're very fast, but they're also very physical. They're good in the run game, and they can stretch you deep. So we're going to have to be on top of everything.
They're riding cloud 9 after their win from last week. So how do you guys jump out on them and kind of keep them from carrying their momentum into this week?
We just got to keep doing. We tell our kids, you got 2 things you got to do. You got to do your job, and you got to give a perfect effort. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you can do that, you give yourself a chance to win.
Last question: any similarities between the Big Spring offense and Bushland offense? I mean, do they run the same thing?
Both have tremendous speed. Both can run the ball downhill really well too. So we've got to make sure we're playing as hard as we can.